What's up, y'all? It's Timmy. I'm here to tell you that Canadians do not want Americans in Canada right now, period. And I'm gonna show you why. Welcome to Truckhouse Live, baby. I'm gonna take you guys in a 12,000 mile drive right now from Alaska through Canada down to Georgia. I just left my hometown of Girdwood and here we go. Heading up the highway, we're heading towards Anchorage. I'm gonna stock up in just a little bit of supplies in Anchorage and then we're gonna try to make it across the Canadian border tonight, so let's do it. So the main point of this trip is to go down to the southeastern United States and get my knee checked out and probably get surgery on my meniscus. We'll kind of see what's going on, but I messed it up skiing. I still can't walk right. It's been 5 months. Alaska is the most expensive state in the United States for healthcare, unfortunately, and I don't have health insurance. I can't afford it, but I figured we'd make the best of it and yeah, take you guys some cool places along the way. So I'm gonna do my best to document this trip for you guys. All right, making my last stop in Anchorage. I'm not leaving this state, driving nowhere without some freeze-dried biscuits and gravy. Let's go get it. Well, that was an epic fail. At a B&G. Checked all 3 Walmarts, so let's get out of here. All right, ain't no biscuits and gravy in there, so we're moving on. Rolling out of Anchorage, heading on down 4th Avenue through the old Send. Passing the Madanuska Glacier over there. It's pretty cool. There's actually an elementary school right up here, like that sits right in front of the glacier. It's probably like the most epic view elementary school in the world, I'd say, or at least in the States. My hometown of Girdwood is about 500 miles from the Canadian border on the Alaska side. At this point, I've got about a 6-hour drive from Anchorage to Tok, and then another 6 hours to the border, basically. I wouldn't say I'm nervous to get across the border, but obviously there's a pandemic situation going on. So I do actually have an MRI booked and scheduled and a doctor's appointment scheduled, and I've got paperwork showing that, so hopefully the border won't give me too much of a hassle getting through. I think I'll be all right. I called ahead of time to confirm on both sides that I'll be good to go, and they said I would, so. So I know a lot of you are asking, like, why aren't you flying? I feel if I drive, I can, number one, I can self-isolate better. I'm not sitting in multiple airplanes for 10 to 12 hours and walking through airports. So when I'm driving, I can stay away from people. The only thing I have to do is get diesel occasionally. And this truck has 2 tanks, so I can actually go 450 to 500 miles in between fill-ups. At this point, I've got about 3 weeks of food. I can take my own showers, I have my own bathroom, and yeah, I just have my house with me, so it's completely self-contained. So that's the reason I'm driving. I personally feel it's safer. And also, my old man, he's in his 70s, so I figured I can self-isolate in Georgia when I get down there, when I have my appointment scheduled, and if I have surgery, I can just kind of stay in here. Here's a little insider secret. If you're ever driving through Glen Allen, which is about 3-4 hours east of Anchorage, make sure to go by Tok Thai, which is on the side of the road. It's a little Thai place on the side of the road right beside the Tesoro hub. where the highway splits. Pretty legit. Got me some Tom Kai Guy and a Thai iced tea. Alright, just left the gas station, heading towards Tok. I grew up around a bunch of sweet tea, I tell you what, but man, you gotta try a Thai iced tea sometime. Freaking delicious. It's like drinking a half and half and sugary pumpkin water. Yeah, here's the turn to Tok. Let's make that turn. Oh yeah! All right, Canadian border, 213 miles. Will he make it across the border? Let's find out. So this is my 9th time driving the Alaska highway, and I've never not run into road construction at some point. It's pretty much a given. This is amazing. This road construction has literally been going on for almost 40 miles now. Yeah! Hopefully get through it soon. She's a crawling machine. Pretty low gear. I trust it, you know. Woohoo! Pavement! Yeah! Yeah, buddy. Made it to the town of Tok. Gas up and get on the road. 100 miles to the Canadian border. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, Phil. Here's a white Gladiator. Think yours is bigger, though. So if you're driving through a construction zone, a lot of times there is calcium chloride that they spray on the road, and you do not want that crap in your car. So if the construction dirt road is really wet and you're slinging a bunch of mud all over your car, try to wash that crap off just as quick as you can. Here's the tip. If you're ever passing through Tok, stop at the Chevron, and there is a $3 10-minute long car wash right there. And we're heading towards the Canadian border now. Looks like we have 93 miles, and we'll see what happens. Oh, this road is so bad. Crazy bad. Every now and then it's kind of paved and filled in. Yeah, buddy. We're in the Yukon. So we're about 20 minutes from the border.
Passport. Where do you live?
In Alaska.
Where are you going?
Going down to Georgia to get knee surgery, unfortunately. I'm sorry?
Why are you driving?
Just for self-isolation, and I just don't feel safe flying, honestly.
Let me see the documentation for medical. When is it?
I've got 2 weeks. There's my route to ahead. Well, it's a beautiful sunset, but if you notice, I'm driving west towards the sun, which means I just got rejected at the border. That royally sucks. I've been planning this trip for months. Yeah, for longer than months, for a super long time. I was super excited to get my knee checked out, and I had the MRI appointment scheduled and the doctor's appointment scheduled, and I was going to do surgery after that and take you guys on a journey. But staying in Alaska, we are literally, so for the record, we are literally trapped in Alaska. If you live in Alaska, you can't drive out. Like you're stuck, even with medical essential travel. Nope, rejected at the border. The messed up part is I called this border right here 3 different times just because I wanted to make super sure before I packed everything. Talked to 3 different people. They all made it sound super chill, as long as I have my paperwork just saying that I have the medical appointment. And I got to the border and they just rejected me just like that. I told them, like, hey, you guys can tell me exactly where you want me to go. I'll stay right on track. I'll keep with the time. And the guy just thought I was going to go try to visit all the parks and go kayaking in Canada and stuff, and they just freaking turned me around. So anyway, here we go. I'm here to tell you right now, if you're trying to cross the Canadian border and you're from the United States, do not even try it. Health stuff is listed as essential, non-discretionary travel, and I went through all that effort and got the doctor's note and appointments booked and everything, and they still rejected me. So it's pretty messed up. So Anyway, I just had 2 months of plans go completely out the window. Wow. Well, at least we're in a beautiful spot. So, for the record, if you are in Alaska, you're freaking stuck here right now. This COVID crap has like shut everything down to where you are literally stuck. Oh, no way, that guy got rejected too. I just let him pass me really quick. He had Texas license plates and this huge flatbed trailer. I think he was trying to head down to Texas and go home, and he totally just got rejected. So they're freaking turning. They don't care if you're moving. I mean, the website is freaking BS, man. They say like essential reasons or non-discretionary. This BS. They're not letting anyone in for anything. They don't give a crap right now what your plan is. So there you go. Now you know. Don't go to Canada. I'm just heading up the road, gonna find a place to camp for the night somewhere and wallow in my sorrow. It's alright. I don't know. That's life, man. Sometimes it just throws just absolute major curveballs, and what are you gonna do? Just ride it out. Apparently I'm not supposed to go in that direction, so whatever, man. Something else will come of it. So anyway, I'm gonna go cry myself to sleep here. Before the Canadian border got even stricter this past Friday, I heard reports of people getting their cars keyed, people getting messed with and flipped off and having their tires deflated, all this crazy stuff. If you have an American license plate driving through Canada, like you actually get harassed, even if you have a legit reason to be in Canada. All right, that concludes the video. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. And I'll be sure to continue creating content for you guys just because I enjoy it, and I hope you do too. Thanks for watching, guys, and until next time.